As Rio Ngumoha saved Liverpool from hairdryer last night, you will believe with me that at this stage that this team we are, or this period that we are, with 10 men, we're playing against 10 men, the weight and responsibility of the team fell to the shoulder of a 16-year-old. He may have given him confidence that he needs to. That's really, I'm very, very happy for him, to be honest. But then, playing with the caliber of players he's training with them often gives him that confidence that helps him develop his game. Yes, but then I think Liverpool have past level of when you're playing against 10 men, you let a 10-man Newcastle United. The kind of feeling I have in this game is the kind of feeling where the same feeling I had the day we won PSG at Parc des Princes, where PSG pressed us like bread, like they pressed the only opportunity we had to won. We know that what matters most is to win. I'm the kind of person that if I watch football, when I'm watching game and we are playing our game, I know that when you win this kind of games and you don't play well, that shows winning mentality, right? But how about the games? You think it's every game that will play this bad and pick something out of it? It's not going to happen often. No, there are games that we will. There are games. In fact, let me tell you something. The worst thing ever is to play so well and then not get a point, right? But then there are games that if you play this rubbish, you will, if you even come out, if you even manage to score 2 goals, you're good. It's just that we have clinical finisher. We have attackers who just have eyes for goals. So once they get one, they deliver. Ekitike is too clinical for my like. Like this guy, once he delivers. Since he joined Liverpool, he has not missed any glorious opportunity. In the 3 games he has played, once opportunity falls to him, he takes it. Very clinical. Now you go to the heart of our defense. Konate is busy making Van Dijk look bad. And somebody is telling me that the reason Konate was, why should I blame Konate? I should blame coach. Are you with us? I don't understand. Coach substituted a player. Do you even know what it means to manage players? You think coaching and managing player are the same thing? Coaching a player is helping the player develop the game. Managing a player is helping the player keep fit. Like, okay, this is how long you can know the duration his body can play. Just as Enzo Maresca is doing with Reece James now in Chelsea. He knows that Reece James is not a kind of player who can give you 90 minutes right now because of his energy levels. He's injury prone. Now, Ekitike is here now. The coach is managing his team. We are just 2-2 tied on 2-2. Coach was looking at how to bring in quality players off the bench who can change the game or win the game. He brought in Chiesa. He substituted Ekitike and brought in Chiesa. Substituted Gapo and brought in Rio Ngumoha. And somebody is telling us that why should he remove Ekitike? Why did he remove Ekitike? Are you not seeing that when we see how people used to watch match? Konate is at the back making Konate is just an average defender. Forget talk, forget sentiment. When Van Dijk was pushing to get contract, was he the kind of rubbish he was playing last season? When Mo Salah was pushing to get contract, was he the kind of rubbish he was playing last season? Konate is just a disappointment, let me tell you, whether you want to believe it or not. He's too average. He plays under pressure too much. He's like, Konate is never calm. Once the ball comes to him, there's this panic. When ball comes to Van Dijk, how do you feel when you see ball coming towards Van Dijk? You feel relaxed, right? How do you feel when ball comes towards Konate? You see that shaky, that he's never ever calm. That's the problem. See, if you're talking about what's his name, Conor Bradley, the coach starting in Szoboszlai in that position, coach had no option. Bradley was just coming back from injury. You don't expect him to rush him back into that kind of physical. That's the kind of game you put Bradley, and then the next thing is out for the next 4-5 months, because that game was too physical for him. Let's be honest. You watch the game. If you watch the game, you understand what I'm saying. Newcastle United, we are too physical in that game. That's not the kind of game you rush Bradley. In case you're having in mind to blame coach for not starting Bradley, so let me first counter you before you say it. You understand? So, watching football and understanding football are two different things. When you are watching it, are you understanding it? I say, why did the coach remove Ekitike? Don't you know that coach is actually monitoring that guy's energy level to get the best out of? You have to know managing a player and coaching a player are two different things. You have to know his energy level, how far, how long he can play before you proceed. That is very, very important. Very, very important. Yes, it's very, very crucial. So you see that in today's game, I have to hail Rio Ngumoha for what he did. and criticize our defense, especially the chief error pro master. Look at that Osola goal. Instead of Konate to jump up and go for the ball, he was busy dragging ball. Easy, guy.